Hey, fellow collectors, today we're going to be taking a look at Masters of the Universe New Eternia Masterverse Battle Armor He-Man. And as we can see here, we have He-Man in his battle armor. We have some extra parts here. Sword and axe, hands, shield, chest plate, the figure itself. On the side, we see some artwork of the New Eternia He-Man. And on the back here, we see some artwork, him fighting some troopers here from the Horde. And as we get a little bit zoom in, we can get the words. There we go. And we do see that this is inspired by classic concepts. And on the side here, we have Battle Armor He-Man, the most powerful armor in the universe. Okay, so let's get this guy out and see how cool he is. Okay, now that we have this guy out of the packaging, we can see he does come with a couple of accessories. The first one we'll take a look at is the normal looking He-Man sword, and this time it has a wrapping around the actual hilt here, or the handle. We see he does come with this chest plate here, and it is scratched up. It comes with a shield, and this shield does plug into his bracer on his left arm. He does come with an axe, the normal looking He-Man axe, and it does have that wrapping bandage around on the hilt here also. And he comes with this one extra hand. So as we look at his boot, he does have a knife in it. It's nice they added that in there to begin with. And as we took a look at the He-Man, we see He-Man here with a beard. Oh, I'm sorry, he does come with another hand. The outstretched hand. As I was saying, we do see this bearded He-Man here with a two-tone hair. This nice painted sculpture in there. He does have this H on his chest. These wrist gauntlets, this lion type dragon maybe on his belt for his skirts, the loincloth, the wrappings for his belt, and so you have the straps, and then all of a sudden it changes color, and then it goes back to the other color. So a little paint app here would have not been that bad, because on the other side it doesn't have that kind of omission. So if we look at his other arm here, we see this bracer, and it does have the hole for the shield. He does have this piece up here, and it is removable if you just want to get that out of the way. Now, as far as articulation goes, if you move this out of the way, he can get up with this arm, but he can do a nice T-pose as with the other figures. Rotates around, not a problem. Bicep swivel, double bend, but the double bend is blocked by the muscles. His wrist does rotate around and does have this slot here so he can make his wrist go in and out. Now, as far as head articulation goes, up, down pretty good, left and right. Now, as far as the chest piece here goes, you'll need to take this off of there. Pop it off. And the chest piece just has two holes here, two pegs. And you can place the new one in to get it in, and then put this back on. I wish they would have done that a little bit different, but that's the way it goes. So you can then pop this back in and kind of seal it back up. So as far as waist articulation and upper bend goes, he is pretty good. Ab crunch, upper chest piece crunch. Not really ab, but anyway. So as far as rotation goes, he can rotate all the way around. He will have gaps if you go too far. As far as legs go, the skirt here kind of prevents him from doing a full split. So this and that, about as good as you're going to get. He does have double bend in the knee. And his ankle does rotate around, and he does have rotation at the boot. So nice, good posability there for the feet. Now if we pull this guy, get a height and weight check just for the figure itself. We pull in our trusty scale, and turn it on, turn it on. All right, so put these on there and this, and we can see it comes out to 5.8 ounces. Slide. All right. Okay, we'll see this figure back up right and see that he does come in at the normal scale for the He-Man figures, and that is 7 1/4. He's doing a little bit of a bend right now to stand up without a thing, so he will fall in line with He-Man and be a little bit taller than Marvel Legends. Now as far as G.I. Joe, he will also be a little bit taller than them. So this is a nice addition to the He-Man. I do remember as a kid having the armor that you hit here and it would damage, and then you hit it again and it'd have the different stages of the armor damage, which was a nice touch. So, you know, if you're nostalgic, you might want to do that. Now his shield can fit in the back here if you don't want for him to have it on and you want him to use just his sword and his axe. That is totally up to you. I probably will do that so I can store him with more of his accessories. So until next time, guys, remember to like, subscribe, and keep collecting.